Hey everyone, have I here bring another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, since we do know we're going to get an LR Dokkan Festival exclusive Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta that transforms into a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I figured we'd do the design, right? We now do the speculation, to say, you know, the stats, the type advantage, the categories, etc., etc. That's what we're going to do in this video, and let's see how close I get to the real thing. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So if you didn't see this already, I think everybody in the Dokkan community has seen the previews for the dual Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs that's coming for the 7-year anniversary. One half of it is the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and I'll tell you what, that card art looks amazing. I can't wait to see it, you know, animated and see it really shine, because I think the LR animations now are getting better and better. And of course, the super attacks are going to be, you know, outstanding, I'm sure. Now, what we're going to do in this video here, we are going to speculate, right? Speculation on what we are going to actually get when it comes to the details for this unit here. So none of this is, you know, official, but we will see how close I get to the real thing. Now, I look at, you know, the current LR Dokkan Festival exclusives and a couple TURs here when it comes to Gogeta, or at least a Goku and Vegeta unit that have both characters on there. And so that's the top level there. You have 5 of them, the Dokkan Festival exclusive Gokus and Vegetas. Then you have like the LR Fusions, you have the LR Super Saiyan 4s, and then you have the TUR Dokkan Festival exclusive Gogetas down there. So kind of looking at all these, I think one type of advantage sticks out that's really missing. As you can see, there's like, what, 3 strengths, there's a bunch of, well, there's what, 2 physicals, there's 3 techs. But there's only one AGL, right? There's only one AGL. And what I'm speculating here is I think that the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to be an AGL unit. So here's what I think it would look like. Let's talk about the stats and everything here. If the new LR, and this is a big if, doesn't create a new category, these are the 2 categories I hope or think that they're going to actually provide as the leader skill. But most likely they are going to create a brand new category. I don't know what they're going to do here. I think they've run out, besides like GT Saga itself, and just combine all GT heroes, GT bosses, etc., Grade 8 power or Giant 8 power. I don't know what they're going to do if they provide a new category. So being that, I'm just going to stick with categories we already have, and I really hope that they're going to do it this way, because we just have too many categories, 83, 84 that we have right now. I don't want to see another 15 this year and get it to like 90 something. So or getting close to 100 categories. Can you believe that? Would you believe that, you know, this game would have 100 categories on it? It's crazy. But anyway, so I'm going to guess GT, Heroes, and Fusions. And because it's the 7-year anniversary, I think at least they're going to go 177. All right. And I guess I could have chose one of these categories to have Key plus 4, but I think both of them link fairly well, and we'll just keep it at Key plus 3. So I have GT Heroes at Key plus 3, HP attack and defense 177%, and then Fusion category, Key plus 3, HP attack and defense 177%. Now they could do something like awful, and, you know, the leader skills for the anniversary units generally aren't like the best. So but here they could like maybe not put fusions and like do Shadow Dragon Saga. If they do this, kind of be very upset, right? GT Heroes and Shadow Dragon Saga is kind of similar to each other, except for that on the Shadow Dragon Saga you can run like Omega and stuff like that. They might do something like this. I'm going to stick with fusions. Because that's a little bit more hopeful there, because I think building a fusion team with all these new EZA fusions and you know, the OP unit in Chow Man and things of that nature can be now, you know, utilized and usable in the top meta of the game. So so I think that's what the leader skill is going to be. So Key plus 3, 177%, and I'm going to guess GT Heroes and Fusions, because generally speaking, I think having a bona fide GT Heroes leader versus kind of trading off between the Vegeta and Goku GT units, I think would be great. So anyway, Super attack. We have Meteor Smash and Spirit Break Cannon. I'm going to make this unit stack. Now, I'm going to make this unit stack, but it's going to be hard to do because you're going to see the rest of the benefits on this. Now, the 12 key is going to stack. So attack and defense raises for the 12 key. Now, getting 12 key actually might be difficult with this unit here. So the 18 key is Dragon Fist and Final Shine attack, and that's going to massively raise his attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and that's going to be common with Super Saiyan 4 units there. Now the passive skill, all right, let's look at the passive skill here. This is where it's going to get a little bit interesting because I added I won't say a new mechanic, but a new way they're going to add some boost when it comes to passives. I couldn't really think of a brand new mechanic like Revival or something like that, really OP. So I just kept it, what this looks like here. So it's going to be attack and defense 140% right off the bat, and then attack and defense 7% with each attack performed up to 77%, which is very, very strong there. And then plus an additional key plus 4 and attack and defense 40% when there is a GT or shocking speed link activated. And no, I guess you can imagine if they stack these, this would be crazy. Like this would be like when LR Kellen Khalifa came out, and you're like, oh no, it doesn't stack. It's just one or the other. And in this case, I would say just one or the other because it'd be too crazy if it's stacked right at key plus 8 and attack and defense 80%. But when it's a GT or shocking speed link activated, you would get this additional attack and defense 40% and key plus 4. I think that's something they could start to do because you have certain link skills and you want to have some link partners, and maybe you don't have like a lot of links together, but let's say if there's that one key link that you want to have as a rotation, it could really make the unit shine, or both, in a sense both units shine. So anyway, I think that's a nice capability there and a little bit of benefit on that. Let's come to think of it, just kind of reading it out loud right now, it would be nice if it buffed not only this unit here, but the other unit that's linked up as well. That'd be really incredible, which let's just say that's what it's going to do. All right, so and then plus an additional key plus 1, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegetas were key plus 2, but this is just key plus 1 per rainbow or AGL key sphere obtained. So key plus 3 for AGL, and then key plus 2 overall for rainbow when you add those. And then of course, being a Super Saiyan 4 unit, you're going to have a medium chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. So I think that's a strong passive. He gets better. He gets better when he transforms. So how do you transform here? It's an active skill, of course. It's fusion power, because it's actually going to do 2 things. Not only that it fuses, but you're going to actually do an attack prior to the fusion. I think this is a really nice mechanic to have, and I think this will make this unit even more valuable, that you actually do an attack, you do a massive raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy, and then you fuse and you're good to go. Now, I made the fusion, I would say, fairly easy here to actually do the transformation here, and that's activated when HP is 77% or less. So if you took some damage in Super Battle Road and you move on to the next stage, you're under, you can fuse right away. And then if you have a lot of HP and you're rocking and rolling, it's starting from the 4th turn of the battle. And so that's easy enough there. So I don't think that's overly too hard. No, I wasn't going to put 7 turns because it's 7-year anniversary. No go on that. So I think the fusion condition isn't bad at all. Link skills, I did Super Saiyan Roar, which we don't see too much anymore, but I think that's still a very powerful link when you're able to link that up there. Prepare for battle, shocking speed, GT, fierce battle, and legendary power. Now the reason why I actually did shocking speed instead of like Saiyan Roar, because GT and Saiyan Roar, you're gonna see quite a bit of that kind of connected there. The shocking speed is if you have other units outside of GT heroes or fusion that you might want to link up with, because categories here, you have about I think it's like 11 categories. 11 categories is really strong, right? I've said before, like a minimum should be 6 if you're introducing new characters in this 80+ category meta. In this case, 11 is not bad. I'd say 8 now should be the minimum. But this has Shadow Dragon Saga, Pure Saiyans, Kamehameha, Giant 8 Power, Join Forces, GT Heroes, Accelerate Battle, Battle of Fate, Time Limit, fusion, and then final trump card. So stats here pretty solid. I didn't want to make these stats like crazy strong. So 23-9, 22-7, and 13-9. I think that's pretty powerful in of itself. Now it gets better, right? It gets better. So if we actually fuse, right, we fuse here and turn into Gogeta, then this Gogeta unit, I think, becomes the best unit in the game, I would think, just kind of looking at the stats here. So remember, you can stack up his defense, and you can stack with the 12 key, pre-transformation. You do that a couple of times, and then you transform, and now you got yourself nonsense here. So super attack, it just greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, so it doesn't stack anymore, but it causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. And then your 18 key is the same, so nothing changed on that. Passive skill, I call it the fused onslaught. By the way, this 12 key is Big Bang Kamehameha, and the 18 key is 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha. So passive skill here, attack and defense 247%. Now the reason why I did that was when you look over here, 77% plus the 140. In a sense, that drops off, and you can get a little bit of an extra boost there, and you just have 247%. Of course, Super Saiyan 4 and then 7-year anniversary, whatever, you could do 250 or whatever it is on there. But so that's right off the bat there. So you don't have to do like a super attack. You can put them in slot 1 if you wanted to, things like that. And you still get the key plus 4 attack and defense 44%. This is 44%, so 4% more than the pre-transformation when there's a GT or shocking speed link activated. And I guess we're going to consider when you link up, the link partner also gets this buff as well. And on top of that, when you actually fuse, fusion category allies, attack and defense 17%. Why not, right? Why not make this a support unit once it transforms? Generally speaking, it's the other way around, right? Generally speaking, you have a support unit pre-transformation like a cooler, and then after you transform, you lose that support. In this case scenario, you want to transform, so you get that additional support, especially if you're running a lot of fusion units on your team. So now you got a little diversity here. I say, should I run GT Hero? Should I run all fusion? Am I going to transform a lot? So you have a lot to really think about. And you still keep the key plus 1 to Rainbow and AGL key spheres obtained. You add the high chance of attacks being effective against all types. So 50% chance you're going to do even more damage. And then instead of a medium chance, you'll have a high chance of evading enemies' super attack and countering with tremendous power. I was thinking about putting it as a great chance, a 70% chance. I think that would have been really OP. I guess we can still do that. But something similar to this, hopefully we can get. Now the link skills, I did change it up from, you get Fuse Fighter and Kamehameha on here, from losing Saiyan, Roar, and Prepare for Battle. I don't know if that's a good trade-off or not, but I had to make that change either way. So categories stay the same, stats stay the same. So there you have it, boys and girls. This is what my guess and speculation for this unit's going to be: an AGL GT Heroes / Fusions if they don't bring in a new category, which they probably will. Kind of this new mechanic of your link partner getting supported, an additional buff there. I think that would be useful to start thinking about who's linking up. And if you're getting this kind of buff, right, key plus 4 and attack and defense 40%, you might forgo maybe a couple of links with another character, right? So and then when you transform, by looking at it, it's pretty crazy strong. I don't know. I don't know if I held back at all, but I think 247% on this type of LR, plus the 44%, plus the 17%, high chance of attack. I think it's pretty strong, and then massively raises attack and defense. It's 100%, right? So that's pretty strong. Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm guessing. Let me know what you guys are speculating for this unit here. So in the comment section below. So with that, I am going to be doing this unit here as well, so look out for that video. I'm just not doing it back to back. I have to take a break here and come back and do it a little bit later. So with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.